Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Buhari, federal government under fire. See what happens to Leaif Shaib as tension rises again. Parent drops bombshell. Buhari, federal government under fire. See what happens to Leaif Shaib as tension rises again. Parent drops bombshell. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, stay tuned as I read today's news. The tragedy that took Nigeria in 2018, where 110 female students from the Government Girls Science and Technical College in Dētēñtion, Yobe State were abducted. The effort of the federal government and the military led to the release of some of the abducted schoolgirls, except for Leaif Shaib, who has been in captivity for 4 years now. According to the statement released by The Punch, Leaif Shaib's parents lament the failure of President Muhammadu Buhari's administration in fulfilling the promise made to them. Meanwhile, one of the conveners leading the campaign for the release of Leaif Shaib, Reno Omokri, has released a charity single to commemorate 4 years in captivity of Leaif Shaib. After 4 years of Leaif Shaib in Boko Haram captivity, see what her parents said to Buhari. The parents of Leaif Shaib, who has been held captive by Boko Haram for exactly 4 years now, renewed their call on Saturday for the federal government to fulfill its pledge and obtain her freedom from the extremists, according to The Punch. In their demand for the safe release of their daughter, Nathan and Rebecca Shaib stated that they did not want to believe that the latest promises made by the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari were as worthless as those that have been made in the past. As one of the 110 female students from the Government Girls Science and Technical College in Dētēñtion, Yobe State, who were abducted on February 19, 2018 by Boko Haram terrorists, Leah's story is one of horror and heartbreak. Others were released by the terrorists as a result of negotiations, but Leaif, who was 14 years old at the time, is still being held captive because she has refused to forsake her Christian religion. A statement titled "An Appeal," written by their spokeswoman and president of the Leaif Foundation, Dr. Gloria Podo, expressed the traumatized parents' concerns. According to the statement, Nathan and Rebecca Shaib hereby call upon the leaders of Nigeria to expedite the safe release of their daughter, Leaif Shaib, who has been held hostage against her will in the past 4 years. Specifically, we address our most urgent appeals to General Farouk Yahaya, Chief of Army Staff, who only recently went on record by assuring the nation that Leaif would soon be rescued. Nearly 1 month has now passed since General Yahaya's statement, and nothing has changed. As a family, we do not want to be quick to make public statements or accusations, especially when such prominent military leaders have so assuredly promised us that Leah would be returned to us, and that they truly were concerned for our welfare. When we hear such promises, hopes are raised beyond any ability to describe or put into words, and we can only imagine that our long nightmare is coming to an end, and that soon we will be rejoicing as we embrace our beloved daughter and weep tears of joy. We also imagine how grateful we will be to the Buhari administration on that day, and to the tens and hundreds of thousands of Nigerians and people from around the world who have upheld us, advocated for Leah, and spent many hours in praying, writing letters, or speaking out on our behalf. The statement read in part. Leah Sharibu's parents noted that since that horrible afternoon on February 19, 2018, when Leah was abducted from the Government Girls Science and Technical College in Dapchi, Yobe State, a total of 1,377 days have gone. They spent holding their breath, clinging to hope, and having nightmares. They asked a question, which is, how can the leaders go about their daily lives or sleep soundly at night, knowing that the safety and security of the people are diminishing daily, not only in northern Nigeria, but also the most southern regions of our country? Again, Leah Sharibu's parents ask, how will President Buhari and his cabinet of ministers leave a legacy that future generations will be able to study, and read, stressing that what will be remembered of them is not what they have accomplished, but what they have failed to accomplish. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.